Hey creatives, this is Piyush and welcome back to the second part of Basic Principles of Visual Design. We have already discussed 3 basic principles in our previous video. If you haven't watched that video, do watch before you watch this one. Okay, so let's get started. Let's start with contrast. Think of it like standing out. But if everything stood out, nothing really did. Contrast helps in developing hierarchy in our design. Contrast is very useful for creating a focal point or a spot to which our eyes are naturally drawn to. Contrast is not just black and white, but it's also small and large. Basically, two opposite things. In any design, there is always a background and the foreground. For example, in this case, the slide background is our background, which is white. So, contrast always happens between two things, and we use it to show importance and direct our users' focus to the point where we want them to focus. See, here the background is white and our foreground text is black, which is just the opposite of white. So it's contrasty enough for us to read it. But in this example, I changed the paragraph text to dark gray, to mid grays and to light grays. Notice the contrast changing? That's it for contrast. We'll talk more about it when we dive deep into color theory. The next topic is emphasis. Emphasis means special importance or value given to something. In design sense, given to design elements. This is emphasis. Remember we used to draw lines on our textbooks or use a highlighter to highlight a specific point? That is a working example of emphasis we all can relate to. It's also kinda like standing out and grabbing the user's attention. Emphasis can be of two types, using lines and using shapes. Underline any part of your text and it's easily standing out to the rest, or highlight it like we used to do in our textbooks. Use a circle in a page filled with squares and our attention goes first to the circle, just like the Instagram screen. This is emphasis. This was an easy one. Now the last principle I have for you is white space. It is also a really simple one. It is as simple as it sounds. The blank space in your design is called white space. Not the white colored space is called white space. No, it's not like that. Using white space properly in your design can do wonders. Take a look at this for example. This looks all clustered and congested. But this looks readable and approachable and user-friendly. Now, white space can do more than this. It is also used to group and arrange things. So, summarizing all the principles. Balance. Your design should be balanced. Second point is alignment. Alignment helps to improve the readability and usability of any design. Third point is hierarchy. It decides the flow of information in design, what should come first and what you don't want people to see. Fourth point is contrast. Plays an important role in usability of design. Fifth point is emphasis. A focus point you want your users to focus on is set by emphasis. And at the end, white space as it sounds, the white space in your design. So these were some basic principles of visual design. From the next videos, for some upcoming 5-6 videos, I would practically show you how to use these principles. So if you have any doubt regarding these two videos, you can drop it down in the comments, and also I would leave some few articles based on these visual design principles.